In the heart of a busy African neighborhood where walls are thin and gist travels faster than Wi-Fi, lived the Okiki family, Papa Chinadu, Mama Chinadu, and their sharp-eared 9-year-old son, Junior. Junior was the kind of child that asked questions for a living. If curiosity was a profession, he would have been collecting salary since age 5.
One hot Wednesday night, around 11:47 p.m., while mosquitoes were having a festival in the sitting room, Junior was almost drifting into sleep when he heard something strange from his parents' bedroom. At first, it sounded like whispers. Then suddenly, "Oh my God! Yes, yes there. Daddy, please don't stop." Junior froze like a goat that just heard pot cover open. His eyes flew open. "Don't stop wettin'," he thought. "And why is Mummy calling God this late? Is Daddy beating her?" Next thing he heard was his father's voice, low but urgent. "I'm coming." Junior sat up. Coming where? At midnight? And with that kind of voice? This was breaking news. He tiptoed to their door like a detective on mission. The door was locked. He pressed his ear to the wood and listened harder. "Ah, Daddy, please, don't stop." Junior's eyes widened. So Daddy is truly beating Mummy, and she is even begging him not to stop. What kind of beating is enjoyable? Confused and worried, he went back to his small bed and lay down, eyes wide open like security light. He couldn't sleep. He kept hearing small sounds. "Yes, yes, God. I day come, hold on." Junior covered his face with pillow. Why is nobody calling police? By morning, Mama Chinedu came out smiling, greeting neighbors like someone that won lottery. Junior just watched her with suspicion. When Papa came out stretching like he fought lion in his dreams, Junior shook his head. Something was not adding up, and he was determined to find answers, no matter what. Tomorrow at school, his classmates must hear this. The next day at Bright Star Academy, Junior arrived with a mission burning in his mind. He didn't even wait for break time. He gathered his closest friends behind the school hall like a secret agent assembling his team. There was David, who always bragged that he knew everything because his uncle was a nurse. Amaka, whose eyes were always filled with drama, and Kunle, who only came for snacks but stayed for gossip. Junior looked around, lowered his voice, and said seriously, "Something is happening in my house at night." They all leaned in. He continued, "My parents were in their bedroom last night, and I heard my mom shouting, 'Oh my God, Daddy, please don't stop,' and my dad kept saying, 'I'm coming.'" Amaka gasped like someone in a soap opera. David blinked slowly. Kunle dropped his biscuit. Junior folded his arms. "I think my dad is beating my mum at night." Amaka frowned. But why is she telling him not to stop if he's beating her? Junior shook his head. "That's what I don't understand." David raised his hand like he was in class. "Wait, this happens in my house too." Everyone turned to him. He continued, "Last week, I heard my mom shouting, 'Yes, yes, don't stop,' and my dad said, 'I'm almost there.' I thought maybe they were fighting over money." Amaka suddenly nodded. "Even my parents do it. My mom was calling Jesus one night, and I thought she saw a ghost. But when I went to their door and knocked, my dad shouted, 'Go back to bed.'" Kunle, now fully interested, added, "My mom was crying one night and said, 'Be gentle,' but in the morning, she was smiling and making pancakes." They all fell silent, processing this new mystery. Finally, Junior said firmly, "So parents everywhere are fighting at night, but the mothers are enjoying it?" Everyone nodded slowly. Then Kunle whispered, "Maybe it's adult karate." David added confidently, "Or midnight wrestling." That must be it. Marka folded her arms. But why do they always lock the door? And why are they calling God? Nobody had answers. After a long pause, Junior declared, "I'm going to ask my mum. This thing must end." His friends gasped. Kunle whispered, "You're a brave soldier." The bell rang, but none of them were focused for the rest of the day. Their childhood innocence had been shaken, but their curiosity was stronger. Tomorrow, Junior planned to confront the source. Monday morning arrived with its usual peace and pretense. Junior's grandmother had come to visit with his auntie, so the whole family gathered in the sitting room for morning devotion. Grandma sat in the middle like the chief priestess of holiness. Daddy held the Bible. Mummy tried to look extra spiritual to erase the memories of last night's prayer session. Junior and his 7-year-old sister Ada sat cross-legged, pretending to be innocent. Daddy cleared his throat. "Let us pray. Ada, lead us in opening prayer." Big mistake. Ada stood up, placed one hand on her chest like a church deaconess, and closed her eyes dramatically. Her voice was clear, confident, and deadly. "Dear God, please save our mummy from the beating Daddy gives her every night in their room." Daddy's eyes flew open. Mummy stopped breathing. Grandma shouted, "Jesus!" But Ada wasn't done. "And God, please help our Daddy to finally reach where he's going, because every night he keeps shouting, 'I'm coming,' but he never goes anywhere." Auntie dropped her hymn book. Junior tried not to laugh, but his soul failed him. Mummy jumped in, stammering, "Ada, stop that! Who told you?" But Ada simply continued, eyes still closed. "And God, please help Mummy to stop crying and shouting, 'Oh my God, don't stop,' when Daddy is beating her. It is not good to enjoy beating." Silence. Holy, destructive silence. Daddy quietly closed the Bible like someone packing evidence. Mommy looked like she wanted to vanish into the sofa. Grandma turned slowly to her son and asked in a low, dangerous voice, "Which kind of beating is this girl talking about?" Daddy began sweating like a politician at a press conference. Mommy forced a smile. "Mama, it's not what she thinks." Grandma raised one finger. "I did not ask you." Ada, still innocent and proud, sat down and added softly, "And yesterday, Mummy said, 'Yes, right there. Daddy, did you find the place?'" That was the end of devotion. Mommy stood up and dragged both children to the room. Grandma refused to even drink tea that morning. Daddy avoided eye contact with every living being. Junior just whispered to Ada, "You have finished this family." And Ada replied confidently,
But I was only helping them pray.
Thank you for watching, and please like, share, comment, and follow us for more amazing and intense story.